Standard 8232 is going to refresh your memory on some properties that we had discussed at the beginning of the year. It also talks about order of operations, how you have to follow things, which would be PEMDAS. A lot of you remember that acronym there. In PEMDAS, 6 letters, 4 steps. First step, parentheses. Take care of all your parentheses. Solve what's inside your parentheses first. That also includes absolute values, brackets. Take care of that. Once you do that, rewrite your equation. Second step, take care of exponents. Once you get rid of all your exponents, you'd rewrite the equation again. Third step is multiplication and division. It's 1. You start from left to right. So in the order they occur, left to right. If division happens first, divide. And the last and final step after you rewrite all your equation from multiplication and division is addition and subtraction. All adding and subtracting comes last, and again from left to right. Now to refresh your memory on some properties here. Commutative property, basically known as a flip. You can flip numbers around and it doesn't matter when you multiply or when you add. So if you look at the commutative property here, notice in the arithmetic you have 6 plus 1 and 1 plus 6. They're equal. Both things will give you 7. 7 times 3, 3 times 7, doesn't matter. You're still getting 21. So you can flip numbers around. Doesn't matter when you multiply or add. Associative property, again, deals with multiplication and addition. When I think associative, think of an association, a grouping, an association. So associative property says when you add and subtract, it doesn't matter what you group, you'll get the same answer. For instance, 3 plus 8 is 11, plus 2 more is 13. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 8 equals 13. So both would give you the same answer, much like multiplication. You'd take care of what's in that parentheses, hence order of operations. Distributive property. Distributive property, when you have a number or variable on the outside set of parentheses, and you go ahead and draw your arrows in, and it's indicating multiplication is happening between those groupings. Last, identity. Identity, it is what it is. Identity, it's the same thing. So for instance, with addition, you start with 9, you add 0, you get 9. There's the identity taking place. Multiplication, if you start with 5, you have to multiply by 1 to get the identity to happen of 5, that original starting number. Example 1, they give us the expression above, x plus y in parentheses plus z. Part A, you're going to use the commutative property of addition to write an equivalent expression. Remember, commutative is a flip. You can flip things around, and when you add and you multiply, you'll still get the same thing. So I'm going to flip things around. This is a group. I'm going to leave it as a group. So I'm going to take this here and move it to the front. So I have z plus parentheses x plus y. It doesn't matter. You can flip things around with addition, and that is the commutative property. Associative property, remember, is an association. So it doesn't matter how you group things with addition here. So instead of grouping the x plus y, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of rewrite this equation, and everything is being added here. So I can actually group this set here, and notice it's different from the original set, and it does not matter because everything is being added. Example 2 is usually the property that everybody remembers. It says which property justifies the expression 3 parentheses x minus 6 and 3x minus 18 are equivalent. Well, you see that 3 next to the set of parentheses, and you distribute here. So that is our distributive property, which would give us this expression. Example 4 says using the commutative property of multiplication, which expression is equivalent to the one given. Remember, commutative is a flip. You can flip things around when you multiply. What's being multiplied here? Well, the 3 is being multiplied into this group. So you need to flip things around. Well, where's the flip taking place? Right here. They have x plus 5 listed first. That is being multiplied into the 3. So things are flipped around. Commutative property. This will conclude Standard 8232.